Hello YouTube family, it is Seeking Mini-Me here, also known as Tiffany, and I am here for a quick update. It's been 2 weeks since I've come to you guys. I have something I want to share with you, and I'm just going to give you guys my stats, let you know how things have been going. I'm hoping this is going to be quick. So in this video, excuse the hot mess, I literally have just woken up and I'm in my pajamas. There's a mess behind me. I really don't care. Things have been crazy. You guys got to take what you can get. And I know you guys don't care either. So anyways, so it's been 2 weeks since I've come to you guys. So I'm going to give you guys my stats. And then I found this really good combination for what I call a protein coffee. I know it's common in the weight loss surgery world, so I'm sure you guys have seen other videos, but I found a really good combination that I really like, so I wanted to share that with you guys as well. So that's also what I'm going to share with you. Okay, so so my highest weight ever recorded was 226.8, and that was January of 2016. My initial weight for the weight loss consult was 225. Can't remember that date. I started my liquid diet at 205.4, and my pre-surgery weight was 195.6. The last time I came to you guys was week 13. Yes, week 13, and I was at 162.4. Last week, which was February 28th, I was at 162.0. So I had lost 0.4 for that week, week 14. And then this week, which was just yesterday that I weighed in, March 7th, I was 160.4. So I have lost a total of 1.6 pounds that week. So over the last 2 weeks, I've lost 2 pounds. That means that I have lost 35.2 pounds since surgery, 45 pounds since my liquid diet, and 46.4 pounds since my highest weight. Or not 46, 66.4 pounds since my highest weight. So those are all my stats. You know, I think it's kind of slowing down a little bit, like 2 pounds for 2 weeks, which I kind of expected. My doctors already warned me that it's probably going to start slowing down, and you know, after about another 15 pounds, I'll probably have to step up my game, which is fine. I'm expecting to have to do that, so it is what it is. Things have been going fine. I really don't have anything big to talk about. Things have been crazy, as you guys know. Got a lot of stuff going on with work and school, so that's just been kind of taking up a lot of my time when I'm not doing work or doing schoolwork, trying to spend time with the family. So yeah, that's been pretty much it. You know, I can't really say there's anything bad going on. I'm sticking to exercising for the most part. I think last week I only worked out twice, but this week I've done 2 already, planning on 2 days, and already gonna do 3. So, you know, for the most part, I'm sticking to exercise. Food has been pretty typical. I usually eat around the same things every day. You know, for the most part, I'm doing good with food. You know, I do eat. Some days I might eat more carbs than others. I do try to stick to 50 grams of carbs or less every day, and I'm pretty good about sticking to that. Excuse me. So yeah, I really don't have a lot to report. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into this protein coffee that I've been doing. So I have it's like not a Turbis. It's the Walmart brand of those really expensive cups that keep things cold for a long time. Yeah. So I have my cup. That's what I start off with. And then my first thing that I put in here is the Quest protein, the powder, the salted caramel. This flavor is pretty good. Here are the stats on that, if it will, there it goes. So here are the stats on that. It's 100 calories for 1 scoop. Total carbs is 3, and protein is 22. So for me, I do a half a scoop in here. The main reason for that is because this protein powder, it gets a little thick when you don't have a lot of liquid. I'm sure you could easily do 1 scoop, which would be totally fine, but I like to do a half a scoop. So I do a half a scoop of the protein powder, salted caramel, so that's going to be obviously half of those stats. So 50 calories, 1.5 carbs, and 11 grams of protein. So I do a half a scoop of that, and I put that in first because I'll tell you why. I put that in first and then put my milk in because the protein, the Quest protein, while the flavor is really good and the stats are pretty darn good, it sometimes doesn't want to mix very well. So sometimes it'll get like little balls of protein in it. So if I put the powder in here first and I use my little mini whisk, I've specifically bought a little mini whisk for this particular reason. And then I put my milk in. Sorry, I'll show you guys the stats and everything for the milk. So I'm putting a cup of milk, and I'm using the Fairlife fat-free milk, best milk ever. If you guys don't know about this, you need to go out and get it. It's got the best stats out there. It tastes good, tastes just like regular milk. I love it. So yeah, I'm using the fat-free Fairlife milk, and here is the stats on that. So it's 80 calories for a cup, and it's got 6 carbs and 13 grams of protein. So I'm using a full serving of that one. So anyways, like I was saying, if you don't mix it really, really well, it'll sometimes just not mix well. It'll have like maybe little balls of like protein, or it'll kind of like gunk up at the bottom. So I always make sure I get in here really well. I'm getting in here with my straw right now to make sure there's none on the, no protein clumped up in like the corners. So you just really want to mix it really well. If you do that, if you mix it really, really well, it'll come out good. So like I said, I use my whisk, I get in here, and I just mix really, really well. The next thing I'm going to be using is my Torani French vanilla sugar-free syrup. So there it goes. I have also used, here's the stats. There's like no calories, no sugar, no carbs, no nothing. I also use the caramel flavor, which I've liked. The French vanilla is good. Those are the only 2 flavors I've done, and I've put it in the same concoction, and those are both good in there. So either one would be good. Okay, so once you get that mixed up really, really well, then I put in my coffee. So the coffee that I'm using is Blonde Roast Starbucks iced coffee. So it is 12 Florida ounces. It is 5 calories and 1 carb. So that is that. Here are the stats. And I use a cup of this. So it ends up being, I think, like 3 calories and 0.5 carbs or something like that. And then with the Torani, I literally put like 2 splashes of the Torani in there. I am not a huge fan of artificial sweeteners. I don't really care for the taste of them. So for the Torani, as long as I don't use a lot, which I don't, like I said, I just put like 2 splashes in there just to take away if there's any bitterness or anything, because the protein powder is sweet in itself, and then the Fairlife milk is not really sweet. It's just, you know, gives it a nice milky, creamy flavor. And yeah, as long as I only put like a splash or 2 in there, I don't really taste the artificial sweetener aspect of it, and it gives it just that little bit of sweet, because I like my iced coffee a little bit sweet rather than bitter. Not like really sweet, but it gives it that little bit of sweet, and it's like perfect. So I just put like 2 splashes in there. Probably not even a serving. So a serving is 2 tablespoons. I don't even use a serving. I doubt I even use a half a serving. So anyways, yeah, that's it. So once I'm done with that, I put everything in here, and then I add about a handful of ice into it, because it's obviously iced coffee, just to keep it cold, because it usually does take me a bit to finish it, because I drink it while I'm working and stuff. And that's it, guys. That's it. And it's good. It tastes really good. The only thing that I can say is, I think from the protein, there is just a little bit of like a powderiness that kind of hits the back of your throat. It's just a little tiny bit. I don't taste any like grittiness in my mouth or anything like that. It just kind of hits the back of my throat just a little bit. But I really like the flavor. It's great because it starts off my morning with, so the stats for it, everything all put together for the whole drink, is 133 calories, 24 grams of protein, and 8 carbs. So it gets my morning started off right with, you know, a decent chunk of protein. I don't really pay attention to the calories, but, you know, whatever. And then low carbs. And it's coffee, and it just kind of gets my morning started off right. So I really enjoy it. I really like it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Anyways, that's it. I'm not going to take up any more of y'all's time. Sorry I haven't been as consistent as I was before. Life. It's been crazy, but you know, I'll try to come to you guys when I can. You know, I love you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. I think I'm almost at 250 subscribers, which is awesome. I love the fact that you guys are interested in my story and share my story, and we can talk about things, and it's just been great. You guys are a great support system, so I really appreciate you guys. Anyways, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.